But I would like to welcome y'all to another episode of The Foundation. Peace. Thanks for joining us. This episode is the real cost of remaining in the public, hands down. Y'all know what I do. I wax poetic about going private because why not? Because what I didn't gain pretty much damn near nothing from being in the public. I made a lot. I'm telling you, I made a lot. I didn't keep very much at all. A portion of what I made, I was able to keep. And my mentor told me when he said, he was like, I don't care how much money you make. I care about how much money you keep. Because I was popping. I'm going to tell you the truth. I was popping off about how much I made this much money and blah, 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 trying to show off. I'm being honest, man. I can tell the truth. My name is So L, so that's what I do. I speak the truth. So I was popping off, talking about how much money I made, with the brand and whatnot. And he was like, I don't care how much money you make. He looked me dead in my eye, too. Brothers in Texas don't play. He looked me dead in my eye and was like, I don't care how much money you make. It's all about how much money you keep. And I immediately closed my mouth because when he said that, I knew how much money I kept, which is very little, and I felt disgusted about that in myself, within myself. It was something that I felt really messed up about. And my mentor, I really appreciate the brother. My trust mentor is who I'm talking about right now. He was able to, help teach me vicariously through his education that it wasn't necessarily my fault that I wasn't able to, keep the money. It absolutely was set up that way. And that's how the system is set up. So we can make ourselves feel like we doing something because we making it rain and we got all this stuff. But we losing. We absolutely losing. So what I want to get into is, more along the lines of how we're losing. Because I'm sure we know that we're losing. We know we're losing. There's trust and foundation and, all these different things that, rich people do, but I ain't rich, so I ain't going to do it. All these reasons that we have. But what is the real cost of remaining in the public? Let's just say, first and foremost, the first answer, in my opinion, derives itself from the comment that my mentor said to me, is that I don't care how much money you make. It's all about how much money you keep. Right? So, the first cost of remaining in the public is getting waxed. You're getting straight waxed. You're getting waxed for all your ducats. But no, for real, you're getting taxed crazy. And I ain't talking about just income tax. I ain't talking about, look, taxes in ways we don't understand. And that's because we come from uninformed families. And it doesn't really matter what we learn in public school unless you meet someone who comes from an informed family or who met someone and was taught by someone from an informed family, then it doesn't matter. Because the public is all about, generating income, making money. That's what the public is about. It's commercial. It's commerce, man. That's what it's about. Goods and services. Let's be real. From a fundamental perspective. So making money is easy, technically. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I can go get a job right now. Like, drying off cars when they go through the line in the car wash. And not to say that that's an easy job. I'm just saying it would be relatively easy for me to get the job. Now I respect every job and everyone who works every job. 100%. I don't think there's any job that's above any other job, Now when it comes to occupations and jobs, I feel like, man, look, get your money, and honest work is honest work. I don't care what you're doing, hands down. But what I'm saying is, it's relatively easy to make money. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, yeah. Yeah, it's relatively easy. Whether it's by negative means or by positive means or whatever, it's not too tough to make money. What's tough is to hang on to it, to keep it. What's tough is to acquire assets that generate and grow in value, because we're not taught that. This is plain and simple. We taught to go buy the thing that depreciates. Go buy the TV. As soon as, a year later, they came out with a new TV, well, it's $100 cheaper than what you paid for it, but it's got 40,000 more, bells and whistles than the TV you got from last year. And, you know what I'm saying, the TV you have, you put it on eBay or Craigslist, you're only going to get, a third of what you paid for it. So, this is energy. You got to think about it. It's energy, the exchange of energy is how you get, quote, money or currency. Let's be honest. It's currency. And through this exchange of energy, the real cost of remaining in the public is that exchange will never be equitable. There will never be an equal exchange. Ever. Your life, your minutes and hours and seconds of your life that you commit to this job, it will never be equitable. It will never be an equal exchange. Why? Because automatically you're in a specific tax position. Automatically. Oh, I got an LLC. Okay, how do you pay yourself? Oh, well, yep, taxable advantage. Bow. Tax implications. Automatically. So even if you did negotiate a proper rate of pay, quote, pay, for your labor, it's going to be taxed. So your energy, the energy that represents those dollars that is going to the tax man is a loss. That's a cost. That's a cost of staying in the public. Corporations plead poverty. Y'all know that, right? Corporations plead poverty. Y'all should look this up. You can look it up or not. You can just, be chilling. But the corporation is owned by the trust, or, to be specific, all interest in the corporation is held in trust. But corporations plead poverty. Think Amazon. It was a big hoopla. Ooh, Amazon didn't pay any taxes on billions of dollars of income. I get it, I get it. I feel like you're getting away with murder. You're doing something I get in trouble with. Well, nah. Well, yes, from your position, from the position of an individual or the position of a sole proprietor, or even the position of a business owner. Even if you are taking income from that business to the individual name, the all cap name. If you can have stocks and bonds. I don't care. If it's being paid, if the dividends are being paid to the individual, to the, quote, all caps name, that's a cost. That's the public, and there's a cost to that. It may be an unforeseen cost. It may be a cost that maybe you never even thought of. But one of the main things we're not taught in the public school is critical thinking. So let this be an exercise in our critical thinking skills. Corporations plead poverty and yet the interest in the corporation is held by the trust. Generational wealth. Number one, let's jump. Wow. Let's get into it. It's a cost of remaining in the public. You're just costing your generational wealth. Generational wealth. Hands down. You ever heard of probate? Yep. Individuals' estates go through probate unless there's a will. But a will does not protect from creditors, litigators, debtors, debts, claims of the estate in the public. Will does not protect from that. and all bequests, gifts, all the disbursements from the will to those who are named in the will to receive things, they got to pay taxes on what they get. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. Not only you've taxed your whole entire life on your energy, when you can even throw a will together, throw a little, a will in a living trust, throw it together. You're gonna be probated. It's gonna be taxed. And then you got inheritance tax. I'm telling you, that don't happen. That don't happen in the private, man. That's almost impossible in the private unless you have a buffoons for the board of trustees, and they have absolutely no idea what they're doing. Family generational traditions are usually held in trust. It's a tradition. How many family traditions y'all got? Count them. Dang. It's because that's a cost of remaining in the public. We typically go with the public traditions. Oh, it's New Year's. Oh, it's Juneteenth. Uh-oh. You know what I'm saying? It's Halloween. I'm gonna get my costume on. Oh, look. It's July 4th. These public traditions are exchanged for your private family generational traditions. The family just goes and kicks it on these public holy days or holidays, whatever you call them. It's tradition. Every year we go out here for Juneteenth. Ouch. That's a cost of remaining in the public. Like I said, we're exercising the critical thinking skills. Look, man, I feel like I've been on fire for like the past few, I don't know, blah, blah. And I'm really trying to because look, I see it coming. We got to wake up. We got to get up and do something. We got to get up and do something. So, hey, family generational traditions. Family for generations. Well, you can begin those and instill those through the private, family generational documents. I'm going to let you guess what that is. Family generational history. That's the cost of remaining in the public. We go to public school, you learn all this, American history, United States history, geography. We're going to teach you about slavery. We're going to teach you about, the Holocaust. We're going to teach you about, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, and we're going to teach you, but what about your family history? The oral traditions. We typically don't care. Some of us do when we start to get older and we realize that our elders are about to leave us. We become suddenly interested. But that trust indenture, that trust document, you will see the spirit of that family member, whether they're there or not, through their activity and action with regard to their administration of that family estate. See their wishes. See what they wanted to do. What mattered to them. If you have the proper estate. Some of your children don't want to go to work. They just rather, help people. Well, you got a family foundation that's tax exempt, so you can do charities. Oh. Yeah, see? So our children, they have to go in the public. They have to go to the public to get jobs. They have to go to the public to generate, quote, income. That's the cost of remaining in the public. Think about it. Generational wealth, family generational traditions, and family generational history. All costs of remaining in the public. Now, generational wealth. Look, I'm going to bust it down. I'm going to break it down. Y'all can look this up, take notes. I'm going to talk slow. Straight up. It's all about financial endowments. A financial endowment is a contract between a public institution, typically a university or a hospital. All right? You go into a university or you go to a hospital, you see the donor wall, such and such family trust, such and such family foundations. Those were those families that made financial endowments. All right? So a financial endowment is a contract between your private estate entity and, the public entity, the hospital or the university, where your private family entity is going to make a charitable donation deposit with this institution. And that institution has access to special types of funds that make excessive amounts of interest on those types of accounts. Typically, they're going to start off around 4% returns, 5% returns, where you start off at. But the entity, the trust, or the other foundation makes a charitable donation through an endowment, takes a charitable deduction on its return, and the interest is on that principal, that the foundation or trust donated to the hospital or university. The interest is split between the hospital and the university and the trust or foundation for life. And I say for life, I mean the life of the institution, not the life of the individual who set up the endowment. So, there's been universities that have been around for hundreds of years. And you can check out Harvard, and through their endowments, they can put every single one of their students through school and pay the faculty and continue to build and not have to pay tuition just off their endowments. You can look this stuff up. So these institutions, these hospitals, these universities are going to be around for a long time. They've been around for a long time. And so will your family's trust or foundation. So the interest on the principal is split for life of the institution, and longer because, institutions are usually gobbled up by other institutions and they must execute the contract. I'm telling you, look into financial endowments. You can only do that with a trust or a foundation. Would you want to do that with a public trust and foundation or a private trust and foundation? I don't know. Life insurance. We talking about the generational wealth. Life insurance. There's a contract that you can sign that pays hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars when you die. Something that you're going to guarantee do. Everybody is going to die. This is how the elite and those in the private perpetuate their family wealth. They get life insurance policies on their family members, and when the generations pass away, those passings of the family members, however sad they are, each one funds the family estate typically by millions of dollars. Every generation. You wonder why these families get being richer and richer and more powerful? Because they understand this information. And they have the proper structures to take advantage of this information. I'm putting this out on the airwaves. I don't know. Not very many people listen to the foundation. Those of you do, I respect and love you. I feel like people want to be razzle-dazzled. They don't want to tell the truth or be told the truth. So I appreciate y'all because y'all want to hear the truth because y'all listening to Sot, the seeker of truth, the speaker of truth. And I'm telling you, this is how these families be getting richer and richer and richer by the generation through financial endowments and life insurance policies. And these life insurance policies, they have cash value in the policy, so they fund their own stuff. They don't go to banks and credit unions to finance new vehicles and new cars. They finance it through the cash value of their life insurance policies and the death benefit funds the estate. Private placement accounts. You got private placement accounts, certain types of accounts that you can't open. You can only do it with a public charity, a private charity, or a trust. And founder stock. You go buy stock, you get shares of stock. There's Class A stock, Class B stock. Whereas founder stock is the stocks that the investors are sold to investors in the company before the company goes public. So they're buying the stocks for pennies on the dollar, 2 cents or whatever. So those who have founder stock, when the company goes public, we don't care. We don't care how much the stock goes to. $3, $4, it don't matter. We bought it for 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents. And as it goes up, we slowly sell our shares into the public and cash in on that founder stock. You ever heard of founder stock? These are some of the real costs of remaining in the public. Multi-generational wealth, multi-generational family traditions, multi-generational family history, and compounding multi-generational wealth. You can guarantee that within 2 generations, your family is multi-millionaires. Or not. Simple things that are available to everyone. And then some things that aren't available to everyone, such as trustee training. And y'all can email me, admin@welcometothefoundation.com, and we can holler about trustee training. And then, there's people who email me, and then I email them back, and they scoff at the donation. Oh, that's a lot of money, man. Yo. And I'll be like, and like my first part of my ego will be like, man, I should have one of the trustees call you and tell you, man, you know what? That's private. And I remember that I'm private and I'm not public. And I used to be in sales, but I'm no longer. I don't sell anyone on anything. I just offer. I'm a trustee. It's all about offer and acceptance. But you want to go from like 1, 2 to 10, 12, 14? You got to make moves. You got to do certain things. You got to make sacrifices. You got to change your behavior because what you have been doing up until now has gotten you this result that you have. You may like that. You may not. If you like it, continue. Add on. If you don't, we need to change what we're doing. Try something else. It's not about how hard you work. Ooh, the American dream. If you work hard, someday, nah, man, that whole part, work hard. That's labor. It's a trick. They need labor. Every company, every corporation needs labor. Even if you got a single member LLC and that single member is you, that company needs your labor. Otherwise, it ain't doing nothing. Ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing shaking. Ain't nothing doing. No dances. And the real cost of remaining in the public is the reduced exchange of your labor, the heavily reduced exchange of your labor, your life force, your energy that was granted to you by the Creator and your parents and your ancestors that wasn't given you by the public or the Congress or the Commerce Department or the IRS or the Bureau of Land Management or the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the Bureau of the Papa. But it's getting taxed. It's getting used, and it's being exchanged from a non-equitable position and standpoint in the public. And to me, that's the real cost for remaining in the public. You're losing your life. Let's be honest. You're wasting your life. You're wasting parts of your life. There's a statistic that the average American works the first 3 months The equivalent of 3 out of 12 months. And that 3 months of pay, 3 months of pay, 40 hours a week, 4 weeks a month, times 3 months goes to taxes. The other 9 months you get. So 3 months out of your life, you ain't even getting paid for what you doing on average. And they wonder why people out there looting and doing all this crazy stuff. Because as we remain in the public, we continue to kind of lose it, you know? Kind of get caught up in this whole illusion, this whole fickle mind meld weirdness where they can speak to us forwards, backwards, sideways in the same publication from a so-called trusted news source. And we take it and we love it and we want more of it. But the real cost for remaining in the public, loss. Loss of that generational wealth, loss of those generational traditions, and loss of that family generational history. But really, it's really about what my mentor said, you know. I don't care how much you make. I care about how much you keep. And remaining in the public, doing your dance in the public, you're not keeping as much as you can. You're not keeping what's yours. It's because you're playing the game from the wrong perspective and position. And from that position, those 3 months of work, it don't belong to you. At those 3 months of your life when you know going through traffic or you on public transit getting back and forth to work, you know what? You don't get paid to go. You don't even get paid for travel, even though that's part of your life. But 3 months, like I said, the average American, out of 12 months of the year, 3 months pay goes to taxes. Once again, corporations plead poverty. Y'all should look that up. Plead poverty. Pleading poverty or plead poverty. PLEAD, poverty. Broke. And y'all start understanding the game. Start understanding how this stuff works. Start understanding the real costs. Because whether you understand them, whether you recognize them, whether you acknowledge them, you're still paying. And unless you know what you're paying and know the value of what you're paying, you'll never know if you've been paying too much. How many times can we be lied to if we don't know the truth? It's an amazing thing. I'm gonna wrap it up, I'm gonna wrap it up. It's been a great day. It's been a great show. I'm gonna take a couple phone calls. Let me check this out. I almost pushed the wrong button. Jump over here to the phone lines. To the phone lines. You got about 12 minutes left in the broadcast real quick. I'll stream a little bit. 424-222-5250. You know the routine. Kind of people, man, the show, you ended the show. Like right in the middle, you talking. Like, no, I didn't. Oh, you must have been listening online. Got it. I highly encourage that y'all email me, admin@welcometothefoundation.com. Let's talk about trustee training. Let's talk about how this can, change your life. Let's talk about you can start keeping what you make, keeping more of what you make, and start, building these multi-generational entities privately and establishing this multi-generational wealth, these multi-generational traditions, and these multi-generational history with regards to your family. I feel like it's a responsibility, and I feel like, you can't say you weren't told. So let me go to the phone lines. I feel like the connection's good, so hopefully, we're good. I'm going to take some calls. 214-2375. Area code 214-2375. Peace. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Peace, so this is Deontay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. Peace. How you doing?
Awesome. I'm calling from Texas as a reminder to everybody. I'm very well. I'm glad to know that you and your family are doing very well.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a minute. I had to get myself together and go learn some new stuff. How to take care of them after all of this gets done popping off.
Mm-hmm.
But
how's that going?
Didn't want to say. It went really well. Got myself a little excursion out in East Texas. Learned how to do some stuff. Got a refresher from the Boy Scouts and all of that kind of stuff on, if we got to run to the woods, and we got a little plot and all that now. So, like you said, this whole thing is related to taking care of your family, and it's your responsibility to do that. So while I'm on this peaceful mission, I do want to say, and this is Deontay talking not so, fuck all of them people that scoffed at your invoice when you sent them the quote for trustee training. Because either you want to take care of your family or you don't, and you'll pay that cost, or you won't. Like, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't say it like like that, but yeah, I respect it.
I will. Fuck them. I went to go get 2 more side jobs on top of my paycheck job to make sure that I did it. So if what you got going on with your family ain't worth that to you, then you're probably not living the right kind of life. Like, that's not the type of people I want to associate with. I'll say it like that. And I don't think you want them in the foundation. Let me know if I'm lying on that one.
I mean, I need to be dealing with people who are accountable and taking care of their business. And part of taking care of your business, hands down, you take care of your family. Those who don't take care of their family, y'all are weird, and I don't understand y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really don't.
Not one of us. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that stuff is weird to me, man.
All right, now to get back on some peaceful stuff and for the family stuff, I'm so glad I jumped in on this one because I'm just now getting back into civilization and all of that stuff. But I did want to touch base with you about some of the foundation stuff that you were talking. Can we talk about that now? Like, it's a very basic question. I don't think it's going to be giving up any trade secrets or anything.
Yeah. Go ahead. No problem.
All right, cool. So I've been in contact with a couple of the local universities around here. And I want to know, is there something specific? Because I know all contracts can be edited on, like, do we need to get with them about making specifically our, insert structure the beneficiary of that contract? Like, getting that in?
That's pretty much automatic because it's how you approach them. So they know so here's the deal, and I'm just going to say this for the record. You call a hospital, you call a university, you say, hey, I would like to speak to the person who works in the donor department, or can you transfer me to the donor department? And then you ask them about the foundation, what you're looking, you're interested in setting up a financial endowment, and you would like some information, right? So they'll tell you that, and then they're gonna assume that you're coming at them with a trust or a foundation or some sort of public charity, because that's the only way you can do endowments. You understand what I'm saying? Is that your question, or am I completely off?
You're completely off, because they sent me a whole bunch of stuff about sponsoring students, and this much can get this many kids through, and this much can get this many children, and it's like, look, I do love the children, but I love mine more than, some dude I don't know. So how do I get that paying for that child back into my family structure?
Well, the thing of it is the endowment is like you give them the money, you make the donation to the school, and they probably gave you all types of stuff. The interest comes back to the trust or the foundation. That's in the contract. The interest on that deposit, and then they use the money for whatever. whatever they use it for. But you know, a lot of times you can't say like, yeah, you can only use it for so-called black children, for their scholarships. You can't, like, because that's discriminatory. You can't go against public policy. So they'll have different stuff, you know, that you can get involved in, unless you're doing a large endowment like $1 million plus. Like you go in there with like $5 million or something like that, you can probably even do a library. You know, you give them $5 million, they put $2 million into the library and get all the books and stuff, put your name on it, and they keep the $3 million and, you know, whatever, you know. But yeah, you know, the endowments that we're going to start off with and stuff, yeah, they're going to be general endowments. We can't really direct the funds too much within the endowment program or contract. But sometimes there is a little power that you're able to exercise. Still way off, or am I close?
I think you just hit it on the head. So I go ahead, I set up my general scholarship endowment. We're just saying that's the basic B that they tried to hand me. And it's like, cool, I don't even care. Take my insert amount of money, and I'm going to get interest, not me, but my family structure is going to get interest off that in perpetuity for life.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. Yep. And then ask them, you got to inquire as to the what's the interest on it. You got to ask them what the interest is.
Yeah, they sent me all those numbers and bar graphs and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, and people don't even know that this is real, man. Yeah, they got printouts, they got PDF files and all types of PowerPoint presentations, man. Man, look, you got enough money, you go there, they'll give you a tour, they'll give you free mugs and keychains and all types of stuff. They'll give you a little presentation, have the kids come down and do some drum roll stuff. Like, look, they pull the stops out. They pull the stops out. They pull the stops out, man.
Like when I was talking to these folks on the phone.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you want to do what?
Yeah.
Oh, here, let me go to my office and turn on some classical music in the background.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was lit.
Yeah, they're with it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I just, you know, I know Brian and the Bay's doing some stuff for the newbies, so I want to do some stuff for the people that have been here a little minute or two. So I also wanted to touch base with you about, you were talking LLCs earlier, and I don't want to get into, you know, some trade secret stuff. But as far as getting whatever you're going to do with your business trust organization, as far as getting those paperworks together to prove that it exists when you do need to go start interfacing with the public.
As far as the LLC? Or what are you talking about?
Yeah, you said it, so I'll say it. So sure, I want to set up an LLC and, you know, do all of that. And a while back, I've been listening for some years, so, you know, it could have been a couple years ago, could have been a couple months ago. But you were talking about SBA.gov, and they'll do a little business plan for you. But I did not find any kind of stuff related to, like, articles of incorporation or, you know, a declaration or anything like that.
So that's at the state. That's at the Secretary of State. So it depends on your state. Some states are articles of incorporation. Some states are articles of organizations. Some states are certificate of organizations. But that's at the state level, the Secretary of State.
Right, absolutely. So is that something that's safe just to freestyle, or is that something that, you know, would need to be addressed in trustee training on the private side?
You said freestyle? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like if I were just going to go out there and be like, hey, you know, I'm starting a bakery. Like, hey, on this day I'm starting a bakery and our thrust is to provide quality goods and services to the community. That's it. Is that my statement of declaration, or does there need to be some more stuff?
As far as the LLC at the Secretary of State?
Yeah, absolutely. Like just getting
the only thing they ask, they only really ask, they want the name of the company, the name of the LLC. Most of the time, usually they want a registered agent, so someone who can receive service process if the company is ever sued or something like that. They want a company address and they want an organizer. They typically don't want too much more than that. That's the articles of organization or whatever. It just says the name of the company, who organized it, who the registered agent is, where the address is, the registered agent address, and that's it. Really, it's really simple, man.
All right. So that
to me, I ain't trying to be dismissive.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a bunch of fancy legalese and all that.
No.
Like
exactly.
This is what we're doing. This is where we're doing it.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Cool. And then the other thing I wanted. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Nah, I probably needed to hear what you were gonna say.
I was just gonna say you should hit me up though. I'll help you go through that specifically in Texas. Blah blah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Real quick. I don't know if y'all heard because she's talking loud in my ear. We got 60 seconds left in the broadcast. You don't want to call in 424-222-5250. Otherwise, you will get disconnected in about 30 seconds. Okay, but yeah, hit me up, man. I'll help you go through. You a trustee, man. So that's that business, all that business stuff, business credit, all that stuff. That's included. That's blah.
Yeah, I just got done walking my son listening to the business credit couple of episodes ago, and that was lit too. And you had some links on the website or on the email. So if these people aren't signed up for your email blast for the show, they're also fucking up. Like a little bit of a warpath. I came back a little more in my bag on that. But like, y'all need to get it together. And if you're trying to make the move, make the move. And if you're not, like, quit entertaining yourself. Go watch the basketball. It's going to come back.
It might come back. I don't know. They sound like they tripping. Sound like some of them tripping. Sound like some of them is tripping, and some of them is like, yo, we ain't doing it. Sound like they might. I don't know.
LeBron's trying to get that ring. I know that. Hey,
LeBron don't give a. Look, LeBron trying to be some immortalized basketball Jordan Kobe nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he don't care about nobody.
You know he got a foundation.
Of course he has a foundation. What do you mean?
Well, I'm just saying. No, I mean, I
yes.
know you know. But that's some of the stuff that we should probably be pointing out to the community that's listening to the radio. Like, look at these dudes that you're paying attention to, and you're not paying attention to what they're doing. He went and built a school.
Yeah.
And that's terrible. And forever.
Yeah. Education.
Children. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do, but if y'all read a book, y'all know that educational thing, that can be a nonprofit organization.
You could build a school with your nonprofit, and then
straight up
set up an endowment with the school, with your family trust.
Absolutely, and have several other endowments set up with all, because I feel like LeBron might have some stuff like that going on.
I mean,
taking kids from Akron and kicking them into Ohio State. I'm not saying
you got those sophisticated, money people. I got a friend who's he's a consultant like I am, and he deals with one Chinese national, and that's he has one client. That's it. And that dude pays him a lot of money to handle all his stuff. So he sits there and deals with all that dude's money. He just deals with it and all his different investments and the structure. He knows where he knows where everything is, or at least
how to
of what he shows
in the boxes. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, I mean, knowing this stuff, puts you ahead of the game, 100% ahead of the game. You turn around and put the game on. Others and stuff, Hey.
Yeah, last thing I want to kick out, and then I'm going to get off the phone and listen to the rest of what everybody else has got to say. I feel like I brought it up to you maybe in the private, but there's this Netflix movie called Laundromat, and it's spelled kind of funny.
Yeah. Oh, I already saw it. I mean, you might have been the person who put me onto it. I don't remember who put me onto it, man. Yeah, man, they telling the business, man. That's the first thing I thought when I saw that. I was like, man, they telling the business. But it doesn't matter because...
But if you start telling your audience, go watch this stuff so it can make more sense to you on how it works or how it could work.
Yeah,
what I mean?
That's not Streisand. I can't remember her name, but she's really, she was big in the 80s and whatever, 90s.
Yep.
And then Antonio Banderas, and there's some stars in that movie, Laundromat. Yeah, it's on Netflix. Yeah, check it out. Definitely, I co-sign that. I co-sign that.
Kick
it was
that
a
out
wrong.
to the
It started from a
fan.
wrongful death, and she was trying to sue, but she couldn't sue because everything she kept running into different corporations and shell companies and trusts and stuff. She had to go offshore. Yeah, yep. It was crazy. It's crazy. It's a dope. It shows it. Look, that was protection though. See how that was all
gave
protection.
away the whole game because you were talking about that stuff years ago too, where it's like if you got this amount, then you go to Turks and Caicos. If you go to this amount, then you got, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure. I've been gone for a minute, so I wanted to.
Yeah, but they saying that
stirred up for the fans.
Oh yeah, man. I appreciate you, man. I definitely appreciate you. No, man. The largest tax the tax haven is here in America. Just nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you.
But you
just gotta have the right structures.
That's true. I've also heard though that you can do a whole bunch of more tricks if you get over there in London, like the Bank of London type deal.
Well, you gotta find a jurisdiction that is a territory or is under London. You know what I mean, or under the English, the British. I mean,
one of the big finger countries. Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if I'm on a list. I'll be going to them islands, man. I wonder if I'm on one of them lists. They be like checking because I'll be flying. They be like, you need to declare what you have, sir. I'm like, man, I put it on the sheet, man. Why y'all messing with me? Right. I wonder if they be like, what is this dude going to all these jurisdictions for? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I like them. They're very nice.
Yeah, we like beaches with tropical people.
I mean, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
But all right, man, I'm going to let you get to the rest of them. I just wanted to get it back stirred up, and I'm going to be trying to holler at you here in the next couple of days, get on some more of the private side stuff.
Appreciate it, man. I got the same number, man. Hit me up. Peace.
I mean, I've been out of rotation, not you.
Oh, okay, yep. I'm out here.
Right. All right.
All right, man. Peace. Man, peace to the trustees. Shout out to the trustees. Man, he came in here cussing at y'all. Well, not y'all. He was cussing at the people who scoffed at the donation for trustee training. I mean, look, man. I don't know. It is what it is. 205-4147, area code 21. Nope, my bad. 205-4147. Peace. What's your name? Where you calling from?
You hear me?
Oh, Mellow.
Hold on, the wrong piece name, my bad. Wrong mic. Peace to the guys. Peace to the guys, indeed.
Peace to the guys, man. What's good?
Oh man, it's been a lot of technical issues popping off. Technically with technology, electronic, different things. But I'm just telling people like this is a sign, fam. This is a real good sign. Like technology, and when you got your so-called fiat tied up into these digital currency systems, this system that we got here, man, I'm gonna tell you, fam, you don't wanna have all your eggs in one basket. You don't want to have majority of your eggs in one basket. You don't want to try to get your eggs and your account is saying invalid or it's saying not available or system down or something. Like you don't want to go through that. So
what's going on, man? You trying to transfer funds or something?
Yeah.
In the news a couple of days ago, it was in the news, national news, that T-Mobile, Sprint, Verizon, they were all having outages nationwide from LA to New York, man. And that was, what was that?
Wow.
That was Monday or Tuesday.
I think that was
Monday. It was
Monday
or Tuesday. Yeah, I think it was Monday. Man. And then my guy was like, my guy with Army Intelligence, he was like watching for the power outages and for the communications to go crazy. And when you see that, that's the cyber warfare. That's what he said. He called it cyber warfare and stuff.
Wow, it's the cyber warfare, man. Digital currency is tied up in that cyber warfare shit. Don't That's why I say the importance. I see the importance of diamonds, gold, jewels, precious metals. Okay, I really do see the benefit and the way, the why, the reason, the importance of why we should transfer our earnings, transfer it into something that is definitely it will not get clogged up in the system. It won't get taken from you, and then on top of that, when it really shit hit the fan, it won't be turned down or refused, because people don't know that there are some countries, and I think we talked about this at one point in time. There are some countries, some places on the globe that does not accept the U.S. Dollar in their current system. They do not, and some people have really like, no, man, everybody, man, look, fam, there are places on the globe that will not accept that what you have, bro. Straight up. It won't. So, and you got to question yourself, why? Why is this? These people must know something that the people who are dealing with the dollars and working so hard for this fiat currency don't. These people must know something. And that would really hurt. That would really feel bad, fam, to be waking up 5, 6 in the morning, going out here pulling 9, 10, 12 hours a day, exerting your God-given creative energy, when in return, when there's a pandemic or something comes about, you're not able to access, or the funds have no value. Point blank, what if you can't access it? Let's say you're walking around with a bag of money. Everybody talking about the bag. Yeah, the bag. When you pull them stale, frail faces out and you're trying to purchase something like resource, food, water, or something, and that person tells you, well, there's nothing I can do with this. Hey, but I can do something with that gold and that silver right there. Or I can do something with that precious metals over there. Yeah. Or we can borrow, or we can barter or trade in some sort. You got something else? See, that's what it's really seeming to be, as if it's directly heading down that way. It really do. Because we're talking about something that we're holding on to and working so hard for, that what loses its appreciation, it devalues what, by 1%? Is it 1% or 2% yearly? You know what I'm mistaken? So,
But you go in there try to get some stuff with them notes, right? And they be like, nah, and then they look at your necklace because it's gold, or they see that it's gold, and they say, what about that necklace? And then you yell at them, say, my mommy gave me this chain, or my grandmama gave me this chain. And now you mad at them. They done disrespected you because they wanted your grandmama chain and stuff. And now we mad because they told my grandma, but we don't understand, man. No, he talking about the gold. He don't give a damn about your grandmama. He trying to tell you what's valuable. They trying to tell you what it is.
Wow.
Wow. It's crazy.
It is, bro. So you know what? That's another thing I wanted to. Yes, I know the credit bars. Okay, the credit bars for sure. Are the silver dollars still in stock? Are they available? What about the silver dollars?
I mean, look, you paying premiums for them coins, man. Especially those Eagles. That stuff is like, I was looking around. It was like, dude was telling me like $25, $24 for 1 ounce of silver. I was like, whoa, fam. Whoa.
Okay.
And I don't think it's going, and that's physical prices. Now remember, the spot market price has separated from the physical price of metals. So what you're seeing, because they'll be like, and they'll talk about spot price, they'll talk about premiums, they're gonna say all these different words just to let you know that what you're seeing for the price in the markets is not the physical price. It's done. It's been separated, and it's gone. It's gone. So they talking about silver's like $17.50. Yeah, go try to get an American eagle for like, see if you can get it for $20. 17, $3. Not going to happen right now. Now, maybe throughout the year, it may ease up a little. Fam, I don't think we're ever going back. And I think people need to get ready. I think people need to understand that it's highly probable that we are not going back to anything that it looked like. Maybe something close, kind of similar, But nothing like. There's gonna be a lot of these stores closing. There's gonna be a lot of stores that ain't open. They're going to blame it on the riots. They're going to blame it on the virus. They're going to blame it on the economy. They're going to blame it on all types of stuff. They're going to blame it on the Fed. They're going to blame it on China. They're going to say, look, man, watch. Price is going to be expensive. What we used to be able to get, we can't get no more. You know, electronics, because this stuff going on with China. Man, watch in a year or two how much it is to get an iPhone. You know, you already see iPhones. They're going out there $1,000, $1,100, $1,200 for these iPhones. They throw, it's extra memory. Oh, this memory is really cheap. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm gonna put in 600. It's 520 gigabytes in there of memory. You could throw a whole 4 city blocks of information on there. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, look, that's just one component in this phone. The fact of the matter is, all of this, down to the manufacturing, is becoming more and more expensive. It's a wrap, man. Look, especially if you ain't got credit, you don't have the proper entities. We're going to see a new low income. We're going to see a new lower class, an expansion of the lower class, because this is the wealth is being concentrated at the top. So there's going to be more and more at the bottom. And if you're not getting your mind right and getting your stuff right and understanding what's good, you're going to get popped off like everybody. Popped off. Be sitting on the corner, popped. Like, damn. Sitting there watching TV, commercials come on all loud and stuff, just popped, just in the zone, zombied out, man, because the stuff just ran by you. Like, man, I should have listened to Sot, I should have listened to Yusuf, I should have listened to look, man, I'm trying to tell y'all. We said these companies going bankrupt and their stocks is popping off. What? They're going to file for bankruptcy and then the stocks go up? Like, this is 100% crazy pandemonium. It's over. It's a wrap. It's rap rizzle. It's done. Sold up. The dance is crazy. The dance is done. They was dancing and fell off the stage. They hurt. They can't get up and dance. It's over. It's early. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. It's a wrap, man. Watch. It's going to keep going. And then they was talking about the Labor Department was like, we might have made a mistake with the numbers of the unemployed in the country.
Oh, shit.
Man, they already, look, I'm telling you. I'm laughing because it's so stupid. It's not funny.
Right,
it's
exactly.
Stupid. Oh, man.
This shit is, man, boy, this shit, boy, I tell you, man, I'm going to tell you like this now. If it's not more time than ever, man, like, I'm going to be real, man. If you working for them dollars, if anybody out there, you stacking and saving that shit, man, get ready to transfer that shit to something that's non-perishable, something that you can pass down, something that will always have a value. You know, it will not plummet, but it may go up. Let's so
man, go to barber school. You know every person that I know that does hair raised their prices after this lockdown ended. Every one of them. Every one of them. Talking about these fools. There was fools protesting with signs. We need a haircut. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Man, I'm telling you, man, like every person I know that does hair, from hairdressers to barbers, prices went up $5, $10, whatever. And they're like, oh, because we got to do this, the protection, we got to spray this and do the mask. So you think when that's done that they're going to lower, I don't have to do this no more, so we're going to lower the prices. Nope. Prices are going to stay the same.
Nope.
Oh, man.
And you got to think about this shit, so that's about right, because if you had a store and you had to take certain precautions, procedures to get more customers to come in and feel welcome and safe, then that's going to cost you. It really is going to cost you.
Yeah, and that's cutting into the overhead, which is cutting into the profits, which is cutting into the bread, which is cutting into the family wealth. Because in the public, man. Yeah, the company's still making the bread, probably making more bread because they're shopping more, but there's more expenses now.
Then they got the bailout loans too. So
them joints is mortgages. They 30 years, right? Them things is 30 years, man.
I should have a fucking business in right now.
I know a lot of entities that got them loans, man. It's the wealth transfer, man. It's the wealth transfer with these low, super low interest rates, and it's 30 years to pay it back. They give you 30 years to pay back $24,000.
30 years? What? You can flip that shit about 10, 20 times. Damn, man. Man, you know what? They can say what they want to about that orange head dude. You know, they can say what they want to, but that guy is a businessman, man. That guy, he's talking corporation talk, man. And if we're not into that, not savvy enough, then we're gonna look at that shit like it's an enemy. Oh, he's making more money for business and yo. Man, look, we should be got it by now. The only way you're gonna really survive and thrive, you're gonna create some type of service.
Good or service, that's what it's about. A quality good or a quality service, man. It's not rocket science. You don't got to be a genius. You can be slow. You can be dyslexic. You can have learning disabilities. It don't matter. All you got to do is produce a quality good or service. Because especially with these people throwing money in the air, dropping dollars on them, making it rain, most people think it's status to pay someone else to do something for them. So I'm just cashing in on your status. Yo, what you need? You need it done? Okay, yeah, whatever, good. No, oh, yeah. As long as I'm not disrespected, you don't disrespect me personally, whatever.
Right.
You pay me enough, I'll grocery shop for you, man. You don't want to go grocery shopping? How much you going to pay me? $500? Cool, I'll go. What you want? What you want? I'll cook it for you when you get back. You know what I'm saying? I'll make you 4 meals, 4 days. 4 days worth of food. Let me get that money.
Hey, got that right.
You can make that out to the SOL Trust. Yes.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Yes, sir. It's truly beautiful, man. That's what makes the world go around, though. Gifting, charity, what makes the world go around. Everyone has to receive, and someone has to give. You did. Yeah, like right now, the brother Soel, hey, at some point in life, the brother Soel was wilding, doing shit, no holds bar shit. Then, didn't give a shit about what. But look, the brother had to settle. It's something that came to the brother, and he had to receive it. So, it says my people shall perish from a lack of knowledge because they received it not. So, receiving and giving what makes this world go around. So just make sure we're all in the cycle of receiving and giving. The rich do it. The rich call it charity. You did. I mean,
charitable giving.
Charitable giving.
The rich, they retire into their family charity.
Wow.
And for the rest of their life, all they do is solicit donations for their private foundation and receive a salary for their charitable activity within their family foundation.
Keyword.
Go around giving speeches and stuff. Yep, exactly. Go around giving speeches. Oh, it's tax deductible. You're gonna get tax deductible. You're gonna get and it's for a great cause. And it's tax deductible.
Right. And that's true. So that is so true. I mean, it's really 100% dead
man,
on.
These fools fly to Africa into the poorest countries and take video of like the most impoverished conditions that they can find in Africa, children crying and stuff. They throw them a couple dollars and stuff, and then fly out, edit that video, put it on TV, and get millions of dollars and millions, and don't do nothing in Africa, man.
Damn.
Come on, man.
Damn, bro.
We guarantee that 3 cents for every dollar that you donate goes to starving children in Africa.
Right.
We're gonna build a one room little school, do a photo op, and then let the cartels come through.
Wow. Straight like that.
Man.
Straight like that. I'm gonna take
don't trust
true.
I'm glad you're doing well, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like
I just got in. When I say just got in, for real, about 20-something minutes ago, you was already, on the wave, and you calls from to get ready to switch over to the other line and everything. I'm like, it's all good, but thank God for the archive, though.
For the archive listeners.
Thank God for the archives, though. And you guys listening right now, better thank God for the archives, because I'm going to tell you, many days is what saved the brother when he was like, damn, the show, I just missed it. Oh, I got to do this. Oh. Yeah, man, the archives, man. Shout out to to the archive listen. Straight up, though, man. Straight up. You ain't alone. So, yeah, man. It's truly beautiful, though. So you know, hey, man, from this point forward, things are about to get more realer, So everything we're talking about, investing in trust and definitely transferring these fiat, you know what I'm saying, notes into something that we can utilize. Hey, I tell you, man, it's these times are manifesting itself, and anybody that thinks this shit is a game or it's not what it is or it's just a bunch of hype, man, look, numbers are real. They may not be exact to what they're giving us, but these numbers are, hey, they're dead on, man, straight up. You know. So shit, man. I just give thanks that we do have remedy and solution in a time like this. You know what I mean? Really do, because you got to think about this. What if you did not even have the information? What if you didn't know? Damn, I couldn't imagine that shit. Damn. Information is part of our salvation, no doubt. I believe we all can agree. So shit, man. Thank you so for once again, man, restoring and putting together, you know, and placing another brick in the foundation, so we all can have a place to be, a place to come and, you know, expound and exchange energies and you know what I'm saying, information, and also better our condition in the end game. Like, honestly, brother, like, you know, crown goes off. Take the crown off, you know what I'm saying, for royalty, no doubt. You know, and just thankful, bro. Just thankful for all those, you know, the ancestors, the forerunners, those amongst us right now. Give thanks, man. And the Creator, most of all, give thanks, bro, because, you know, all things are possible, man. So thank you so much again, brother. Hey, the crater bars is what what I'm thinking about, and the silver as well, because I'm thinking like that's just something you can cop and do and have on standby and ready, and just keep accumulating that shit like every payday. Man, cop some shit. Every payday, buy some silver, buy some gold. I got people in my inbox hitting me up on Facebook like, crater bar. I'm like, yeah, I know, but who your source? What you dealing with? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Well, yep, you get some gold, man, get some silver. You feeling that way for a reason, so handle that. Handle
Indeed. Will do, bro. I definitely will. And another thing too, I gotta check this over the email, bro, because I'm trying to see. I'm gonna email you back at 2mellow for you at gmail.com, because I don't know, not sure what's going on, but yeah, gotta get back on that.
All right, man.
Definitely.
Hit me up.
Got you, bro. I definitely got you, man. I'm gonna get to my fish and fries, and man, I guess jump on the well, man. Do a little scamming and, you know, little jotting down, see what's up.
Man, get some sustenance. It's good to talk to you, man. I'm glad you're doing well,
Indeed.
man. You sound well.
Yes, sir, indeed. Always. Likewise, you know what I'm saying? It's an honor. So with that being said, so, man, hey, another brick in the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Got to give thanks. Peace to the gods and goddesses. Yeah.
Peace to the guys, fam. Shout out to Mellow Bay. Been down for a long time, you know. The OGs is in the house, looks like. 602-9705. Area code 602-9705. Peace. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey. How you do, Phil? Albert.
Hey, peace, man. How you doing?
Yeah. So how's the kids? They're here listening too. Yeah. All right, man. We just wanted to call, get some love today, man. You know, enjoying life. We still always growing in the trustee area, you know. Want to let you know how much we just absolutely appreciate what you guys got going on. Mellow Bay, word, I'm love here. You know, there's a couple things I want to share about. I think I'll just keep it simple on, sharing a close story about what we got going on with one of our good brothers, man. And he's another veteran. And we got a lot of work that we've done over the last 10 years, building all kinds of different things, from ministries to, everything, business in and out. And it's been really fun. And, he's got an unfortunate story at the exact moment, being in critical condition in a hospital, where his family's, got to make that decision some days. And roughest thing he faces, having many beautiful kids that leave him behind. And him and I were just on the edge of finishing up his paperwork for his trust and his family. And I just can't stress today. I just would like to stress as much as I can to all you families out there, you brothers and sisters who haven't took a few of the steps that, it might seem like it's complicated, something too big, just make it happen, because it could benefit your family forever, and there's no time like the present. Like, seriously, we all just got to, like Sot said, we got to change some of our ways, our habits. Do what you got to do. Kick it in gear. Time to kick it up. Because not everybody's going to get that chance, So just got nothing but love for everything you guys are doing. We appreciate you again, my family and I.
Man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you calling in, man. I'm glad you're doing well. Sounds like the family's doing well. Children sound like they're doing well, happy and stuff, having a good time.
Yes,
running
sir.
all over your legs and your feet and your toes and stuff, just running all over you.
It's that time. 7 months. It's a beautiful thing for a little one.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. Just like, I like to take a lot of the basics that we learn in the trust and business. Everything is a natural law from top to bottom, and seeing these young ones, these beautiful minds come straight out the womb, looking around, being told, telling you to feed me some information, tell me something, It's amazing what you can build as a little mind, teaching them with love. So, man, that's the best thing we can give anybody right now. Some people just having hard times, and we wish the best for everybody. And, that generational wealth, that's what we encourage to build. We're right on the precipice of finally breaking ground on our large projects, specifically in that grown vegetables, high quality organic vegetables for the neighborhood, and it's a beautiful thing, and it's all in line with Mello and y'all are talking about as far as starting everything on the foundation of education, and that's where a lot of this has taken a big turn for us, because last 2 years we've been trying to figure out how to do well with homeschooling and simple things like that, and it's such an organic thing when you let yourself and all the bondage fall off from everything that we've been accustomed to. Your life just simply kind of flows, and not to talk about money thing, but it's real important to be able to know that it is something you're going to attract when you just step out there and keep pushing, It's there for everybody. There's enough for everybody, It's more than enough. So, get in. Just get in. Everybody. You have to. Yeah.
I agree. It's a mind state, mind state of abundance, Just like you said, there's more than enough for everyone. There's more than enough to go around. So, It's all about getting your part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate you calling in, man. It's good hearing from you. I heard from you in a while. Sounds like you've been busy.
Yeah, a little bit. We kicking in gear, so that's where you're going to be having to hear from us real soon, because we need a little bit of guidance,
All right.
We'll catch up. We appreciate you, man. Number love.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words as well. Nothing but love, man.
Right.
Enjoy yourself. Peace. Shout out to Albert. Again, New Mexico or Vegas, or I don't know. One of them, Arizona. I think maybe Arizona. I don't know. I don't know where he's at. 718-718-8092. But thank you, Albert, man. I love you, man. 718-8092. Peace. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, peace, Soil. It's me, Dal from New York. How you doing?
What's up? What's the deal? Dal from Brownsville.
Just taking it easy. That's all. You know.
That's good.
Yeah. You know, I've been just like laid back. Not trying to rush anything. Being like a child. Have to be patient. That's all I'm doing. I'm taking it back to the old ways. Yeah. So how you been?
I have no complaints, brother. I've been well, thank you. How about yourself?
Same here too. Like, I always listen to everything you said. Like, in the past, in the present. I have a book of critical thinking. Well, when you mentioned it, I made sure to like Google it, and I see that I have something on it already. My library is about 2,000 books. One day I'll be able to go through all of them, but
wow, yeah,
at the moment,
that's great.
Yeah, I got 2,000. Well, more than 2,000 books. I got 2,000 books, like what they call his name, like all this electronic age now, Kindle. For my hard copy books, like back in the days, my Black Laws, a whole lot of other stuff, my dummy books, that's hard copy. Because if everything goes down electronic, everything goes blank, hey, we're in trouble. I laugh like that. I don't trust it. They say, it's like nice doggy, and then you get that big stick and you hit that dog. So, that's what they're doing. They're telling a lot of things it's good to do it. But then that's just like, let your guards down, That's the way I see it. They tell us a lot of things, get our guards down, Yeah. But the thing about it, everybody who's going to make that bread, they don't believe in security, because I always told them about security. Good thing some martial arts, you can protect yours. When your team get bigger, make sure all of them know martial arts. They won't have to fall. The other one can pick up the pace, and as your military friend would say, cover down. If he ever told you that term, he or she told you that term. You got to cover down and wear that different hat now. It's because if one fall, the show don't stop. Not supposed to stop. But listen, man. I just had I'm calling and let you know I'm still here. Well, I'm still here. A lot of people don't know I'm still here. But I'm gonna let you take the next caller in case you have some next room. Always live long, stay strong, and I'll be talking to you.
Okay, man. I appreciate you calling in, man. You good? Everything good?
Yeah, everything good like that. It's all about patience. Not being anxious. It's about, because this is one thing they're not putting on TV, how like a lot of people can't take this lockdown. They starting like going tilt. But when they go in tilt, I'm go like where it's nice and cold, where it's nice and hot, where they can't take it at. So it's gonna go back to that age. If we go back to water, I'm gonna get me some water harnesses to rock and killer whales. They ain't gonna never run out of gas. But that's where the time coming. I gotta think about my future generations. Maybe start getting people to work at SeaWorld if they still have that. Yeah. So if this thing go back to all water, the water's ice melting. At least we'd be able to survive. The killer whales gonna protect us against the sharks. Anything else like that too. Dolphins or sea lions or whatever. There's some of them ones that we have to be aware of out there in the ocean. We're gonna have to live in the ocean, but everything else is all right. I have to think about the future. I mean, way ahead. So I'm gonna make that move. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying do some of the basic things like car is good and all that stuff too, but you know, invest in something like to make them cars. You know, get my credit right to make cars, not just to really buy them. You know, get my credit right to purchase material to make a car. You know, make a plant like that. You know, because you did say warehouses is going to be vacant, so this, you know, that's what I'm working on. You know, so many things over there that can knock you off track, but you know, I'm gonna stay on track. You know. But anyway, my engine number 9 ain't going off no track. Hey, so peace, love. I love you, man. Keep up the good, you know, advice, you know, and stay out of trouble.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate you, man. Love you too, man. And take care of yourself, man. And I'll talk to you soon.
All right, definite. All right.
Okay, man. Peace. All right. Caller dropped. 929-4056. Peace, Yvette. How you doing, sister?
Peace, my brother. Peace, kings, queens, and communities. That's what I love about my brother. He knows how to give parables. You just got to be intelligent enough to see through them and hear them correctly. Yeah, we had the outages on Monday. That was the electricity.
Yeah.
Kings and queens, when everything goes down, the only thing that's left around us is the water and the underground. Y'all better go back to the basics. When we were slaves, we knew the woods. We knew the wilderness. Watch these devils out here, because they trying to box us in, and we know better. Now, silver, yeah, it's 1765, last count. If you buy the coins, the lowest I've seen it is 25.14. The highest I've seen it is 39 and change.
Mm-hmm.
Gold, the price is at 1740.80. If you buy the actual coin, the lowest I've seen it is 1840.79. Kings and queens, you better get your precious metals, because they not playing. Our notes about to drop. All those that are in the public and you still have a job, you should be buying some coins right now. I don't care if you buy 2 or 3 every week or 6 or 7 every 2 weeks. You better start racking up on those precious metals, because it's getting harder and harder to obtain them. Now, for all of y'all that's calling in barking about the prices of my brother for his donations to educate you, because I'm quite sure some of you have been on social media, and I'm quite sure all my kings and queens have been telling you to educate yourself. If you find it a problem to educate yourself, don't bother my brother. Stay in the public. Stay dumb, okay? Because in the long run, you're going to wish that you had got that education. Did I bark about the price? No, because I had to pay for me and my brother. My brother helped pay. That's what you do when you start a family business, a family trust, a generational wealth. It's called unity, not separation. That's the problem with us now. We don't know how to unify to get a good front. Now, our protest, yes, I'm very proud of you all. Just know your surroundings. Watch those wolves that are in the midst with you all. Make sure you have your mask on. Make sure you take your vitamin C, your vitamin D, your zinc, and your NAC. Make sure you clean your hands. Don't let too many people get up and start touching you inappropriately, people. Because we got wolves in the midst that's helping to make some of y'all sick. Now, kings and queens, time is getting short. We don't have time to play. Don't haggle over your future. Don't haggle over your generational wealth. Like I said before, we are fire ants. We stay in our hole until you kick us over. till you kick that hole over. When the fire ants come out, you might get some. You ain't going to get all. The fire is spreading. Now, people can't hear. They starting to feel. The sad reality is we going to lose some more people, our own. But America and all around the world going to remember these fire ants. The struggles are real. Keep struggling. Be safe. Remember, real men and women protect their families. All of y'all that don't want to protect your families, continue being the cowards and the punks that you are going to be. You haven't changed then, and you're not going to change now. Training, that's what it is. You're training your mind to a new level. If you're not ready to go to that new level, don't block other folks from getting to that level. I had to train my mind to a new level. That meant studying not just private education. I had to learn the Constitution. I had to learn the laws. I had to learn the legislators of my state, the city of New York, the state of Brooklyn. You have to learn the laws where you live. Our people perish for the lack of knowledge. Not that we can't get it. We're perishing because we're ignoring it. Keep ignoring it. When it's all said and done, you're going to see who's going to be standing. And yes, all these celebrities with all these millions and billions of dollars, yes, they all have private funding. They have private education. They have private setup. They have foundations. They have trust. They have everything that the public don't have. So don't hate them. Congratulate them. You all should have got on the same boat with them. Don't be mad with them. Kings and queens, your sacrifice is what's going to keep you to live to the next day. If you can't see it, I can't make you see it. And my brother saw out. How much does a piece of silver last a family when the Federal Reserve notes crash? Is it 6 months, my brother? Am I correct?
Yeah. I mean, in Venezuela, yeah, they were feeding their families for about 6 months.
But it's still better than the Federal Reserve notes, right? That piece of silver will provide for a family. Am I correct?
I mean, eventually the paper is going to go to its intrinsic value, which is zero. So yeah, it will. It'll do exactly what you just said. The silver will. Yep.
So that means basically my people going to be running around with a pocket full of paper that's worth nothing, that has a payment debt of 99 years if they decide to honor that paper value, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So then maybe, those that keep haggling, y'all keep haggling. Because if you don't want to donate to the cause, you already got lost behind the cause. Continue haggling. Keep complaining because you don't want to go no place. So all the kings and queens, get your education. If you're in the public, you need to start moving towards the private. We don't have much time left. My brother, is all well with you and the family?
All is well. How about you?
All is well. The numbers are going down in New York. We haven't seen any casualties, but it's going to go back up because some of our folks just don't listen.
Yeah, and those protests.
Unfortunately.
A lot of people were really close.
People don't listen. Practice distances for a reason. See, this disease was set up for us to perish. And I wish our people will understand. Then you need to change your diets. When you change your diets, you don't go as quickly. Change your eating habits. Work on your eating habits. If you don't want to join the foundation and the training, at least spend $100 on some vitamins. That's going to preserve you a little longer to work a little harder on your 9 to 5. If you don't want to do that, then get into trustee training. This was the best investment I have ever invested in. I have no regrets. I am learning so much all over overall. Kings, queens, communities, get in a better place in your lives. Stop the foolishness. Friday is our day to celebrate people. Celebrate, reflect. Let's not go back. Let's go forward. When you go over, reach back and grab some of your people because we need each other. King, you be blessed, my brother. The ancestors are so proud of you. Our people that are in the trustee training are so proud of you. All the old schoolers that are following you and listening, they're definitely proud. And I know Big Brother Yusuf, he is so proud of you, he don't know what to do. Continue putting the bricks in the foundation because the wall is almost built. Unfortunately, everybody didn't help, but you keep doing it because your crown is not with man. It's with the Father. Peace, King. Peace, kings and communities. Peace to the gods.
Peace, Sister Yvette. I love you, sister. Appreciate the kind words. You always come in with the, you know what I'm saying, with the wisdom. It's a beautiful thing. I love y'all. I mean, this is great. This is great. Great calls, man. I feel great. I love the energy. I appreciate it. I definitely do. Dante, you have something to say? Are you good?
Yeah, absolutely. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just have one more thing. If you talk to Teron again in the next little bit, or if he's listening, I found out a situation to help him. He and I had a conversation about some backpacks, and I found a couple of local 3D printing situations, and there's probably one local to hit. That's all I
3D printers. Okay, I got it. Thanks, man.
All right, appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of it.
Appreciate you, man. Peace. And peace to y'all. It's been a great show. I don't know. It's been a while since we went over this long. I appreciate all the callers. I appreciate all the listeners. I appreciate all the trustees. I appreciate all the newcomers. I appreciate all the, the OGs who's been down to, listening to Sot L since, before the foundation. And, I do this for y'all. Every, this energy, on these shows, 100% for you. It's love because I love you. I probably ain't never met you, but I love you. Why? Because I know if you checking out this show, you on this vibration, you're a good person, and B, you're doing your best to handle your business. You might have ups and downs, but overall, you're doing the best to handle your business, and I respect you and I love you for that. And I'm here to help. And sometimes it gets tough, sometimes it gets a little tougher, but I got your back. We're going down paths that I've been down, very familiar with them, and I'm willing to help you move forward in life and move forward in your family. So, and help you move to the private, which technically in the public, what that means is you're going to go from the uninformed to the informed. And that's private family foundations, that's private trusts, that's generational wealth, family generational traditions, family generational history, private family endowments, multi-generational wealth compounding over generations. I know how to do it. I'm doing it myself. I'll teach you. You just got to email me, admin@welcometothefoundation.com. Jump in the trustee training and, put in the work and, watch your life change. And with that being said, I want y'all to have a great week. Enjoy yourself. Take care of yourself. Be safe. Be smart. And, trust yourself. Believe in yourself. That's the first step, is believing in yourself, believing you can do it. Then you begin. All you got to do is start. And then once you start, things really start to happen. So With that being said, y'all have a great week. Like I said, enjoy yourself, take care of yourself, be safe, be smart. Say 10 things that you're thankful for before you go to sleep tonight. It's important. It's very important. And until next week or next time, I'll catch you right here on the hottest radio network on the planet. I'll still be down here in the foundation. I love y'all, and I'll holler at y'all later. Until next time, peace to the gods.
High Frequency Radio.